everyone. I'm back with the next chapter of Junie B. Jones Loves Handsome Warren. Let's get into it. We are doing chapter 3 today, and chapter 3 is called Not a Nutball. And if you remember in chapter 2, Junie B. tried to convince her friend Lucille that she wasn't interested in Handsome Warren because she was saying how she's a nutball, and that Lucille shouldn't have to worry about introducing Junie B. to Handsome Warren. So we're at chapter 3, and I have a feeling, since the title is called Not a Nutball, that Junie B. is going to have to convince Handsome Warren that she's not a nutball. Mrs. blew her whistle. That means come in from recess. Lucille and that Grace ran to get me, because I was still in the grass, laughing, that's why. Lucille was happy and sparkly. Didn't you love him, Junie B.? Wasn't he so handsome? He was even handsomer up close, don't you think? He was nice, too. Wasn't he so nice? That Grace was happy and sparkly, too. He said he liked my high top, she told me. He said he liked my dress, said Lucille. He said I was a nutball, I said. Lucille twirled around. Not me, she said. He didn't say I was a nutball. That's because he loves me. That Grace jumped high in the air. Me too, he loves me too, she said real squealy. Just then Lucille stopped twirling and she crossed her arms. No, Grace. He said he does not love you two. He only loves me, because I saw him first, and you're not allowed to steal him away, remember? That Grace crossed her arms too. I'm not stealing him away, Lucille. He just automatically loves me on his own, and there's nothing I can do about it. I tugged on Lucille's dress. How come he said I was a nutball, do you think? Why did he have to say that silly thing? Lucille didn't pay any attention to me. She kept on being mad at that Grace. I knew it, she grouched. I knew this was going to happen, Grace. You're trying to steal my boyfriend. Junie B. said you wouldn't, but you are. She looked down at me. Tell her, Junie B. Tell Grace she can't steal my boyfriend. I looked real curious at her. I'm not a nutball. Am I? Am I a nutball? I said. I'm not a nutball. Just then Grace leaned real close to Lucille's nose. I can love anybody I want to, Lucille, she hollered in my face. No, you cannot, Grace. Yes, I can. Here's a picture of Lucille and Grace arguing and Junie B. on the ground. I tapped on both their ankles. How many think I'm a nutball? Raise your hand, I said. Just then Mrs. blew her whistle again, and so I stood up from the glass and I walked to room 9 all by myself, because I couldn't stop thinking about being a nutball, that's why. I thought about it the whole rest of the day. I didn't even talk. Not at show and tell, not at snack time, not even when I got on the bus to ride home. That Grace sat down next to me. She was happy and sparkly again. I know he loves me better than Lucille, she said. I'm positive he does. And he hasn't even seen how fast I can run yet. She poked me with her finger. Who do you think he likes better, me or Lucille? And tell the truth, she said. I still didn't talk. That Grace jiggled me. How come you're not talking, Junie B? She asked me. How come you're not answering me? Are you sick? Do you have a sore throat? Just then her eyes opened real wide and her whole mouth came open. Oh. I know why you're not talking. It's because you're upset, right? You're upset that you're a nutball? I spinned around at her real quick. I'm not a nutball, Grace. I'm just a regular normal girl. And I don't even know why that boy had to call me that in the first place. I do, said that Grace. I know why he called you that. It's because you couldn't stop laughing. And then you fell in the grass and you rolled all around down there. I stared at her. Yeah, so? I said. So that's how nutballs act, said that Grace, and I should know. 'Cause I have a nutball right in my own personal family. I raised my eyebrows. You do? Yes, she said. My 2-year-old brother Jeffy is a nutball. Every time we go to the mall, we have to put him on a leash, or else he tackles people, and then he hides in the clothes and security has to come. She looked at me very suspicious. Do you ever do that, Junie B? Do you ever tackle people and hide in the clothes and security had to come? I quick looked away from her, 'cause that's my own personal beeswax. Jeffy's not allowed to eat sugar cereal anymore either, said that Grace. My mother thinks the sugar gets him all jazzied up. She raised one eyebrow, very curious. Do you eat sugar cereal for breakfast, Junie B? Do you? She asked. I looked away, 'cause guess what? More of my own personal beeswax, that's what. And that's the end of chapter 3. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!